is a presentation of BFA Sports. And welcome to the 14U Dreamstream. It's playoff day at Gwynedd Mercy University for BFA Sports. Doug Stasic, the entire BFA Sports crew, ready to bring you the big action. And for this one, it is the number 4 seed Baseball U Philadelphia team versus the Philadelphia Bandits. It should be a good one. After pool play and seedings all worked their way out, well, it's the Baseball U Philly crew as the 4 seed. Philly Bandits at 2-0 are the 1 seed. Winner of this contest will advance to today's championship for the 14U crew. And they're going to take on the winner of the Marlins National and Baseball U National. And that one's coming up right after this. Let's take a look at the starting lineup for Baseball U Philly. Leading off, it'll be Evan Hemlinger, Jack Andorowski. Mason DiLorenzo is batting third. Sean Morris, the cleanup hitter. Dylan Ellenberger is batting fifth. Chase Smith is in right field. Dylan Shellhammer. Domenico Gencarelli is the pitcher. Michael Klenja is the extra hitter. And Parker Clay is behind the dish. All right, so we're going to start things off right away, and it will be Hemlinger. And there is the first pitch from the starting pitcher, Gencarelli. This one is on BFA Live Sports on YouTube, or it's on either team's Game Changer account. You can watch right in the live stream. So for Grandma and Grandpop that aren't familiar with Game Changer, send them to BFA Live Sports on YouTube. So action is already underway. It is a 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter, Evan Hemlinger. And he's going to be called back to the box on that strike from the hands of Gencarelli. And Hemlinger will be down to first base for ball 4. And we have a leadoff base runner to start this semifinal contest. Going to waste no time trying to manage the run game as the second hitter is Jack Andorowski. Andorowski wearing number 7. Sets and fires, pulls the bunt. It's going to push it right back to the pitcher. They're going to go for 2. It's going to pull him off the bag. So a good heads-up play by Gencarelli, but unfortunately pulled DiLorenzo off the bag. See it here on the Game Changer instant replay. Good instincts as he turned to the glove side, textbook move, but he kind of rushed the throw a little bit. That 3/4 arm slot kind of faded him out towards the right. So now they'll have runners at first and second. And that ball is a wild pitch. And now Baseball U Philly is in business as they'll have runners at second and third. So don't blink as Mason DiLorenzo is the new batter. He's in the 3-hole. He's going to start at shortstop today. And he's got an early opportunity. But Baseball U Philly is wearing the burnt orange uniforms today with the black sleeves, white pants, taking on the Bandits. And there's a chopper over to first base, and that'll be to Greg. He'll have an opportunity to take it himself, but it'll be an RBI. So productive out for DiLorenzo. Andorowski will move over to third as Hemlinger scores. The cleanup batter is Sean Morris. Comes to the plate with 1 out. There's another ball that happens to get away. So the adrenaline certainly flowing right now for both teams. Baseball U Philly able to take advantage with a quick 2 runs. Start things all fast and furious in the top of the first. First pitch in there for a called strike. And Morris wasting no time, hammers it to Hawley, and a little hot to handle on this July Sunday. Baseball U Philly now with a runner at first with just 1 out. That'll bring up number 22, Dylan Ellenberger. There's a look at Ellenberger. Gencarelli's pitch is driven right up the box for a line drive base hit. Runners at first and second, and Baseball U Philly has things cooking early. Going to cue a mound visit for the Philly Bandits. Want to kind of talk this thing over. So not hesitating to pitch the contact is Gencarelli. But he's moving at a fast tempo. Philly has been very aggressive, not taking strikes, but swinging at them. And it's been a little hectic. I mean, legitimately fast and furious for sure. Can't blink, you might miss something. So that'll bring up Chase Smith. Smith gets the start in right field today for Baseball U Philly. And he is a 1-out batter. Runners at first and second. Pitch misses down, delayed steal. Heads up base running on the hustle from Morris. Kind of caught the catcher behind the dish with his head down as he did a nice job. It was Newbert who knocked the ball down. But as it got away, it was what you would call a dirt ball read, even though it's turf, by Morris. Squares to bunt, pushes it right side. Pops it up, but Greg couldn't get there. For the Philly Bandits defense, in the outfield left to right, Fornicola, McJerry, Kissel. Target is at third. Hawley is over at second. At short. Gosner's at second. Greg is at first. And the aforementioned Newbert behind the dish for the pitcher Wilson. And that ball's fouled out of play. So my apologies. As the pitcher is Cooper Wilson, who is on the hill getting the start for the Bandits.
By rule it is. Hey, battle in there. Come on, two.
1 ball, 2 strikes for the right-handed pitcher, Cooper Wilson, facing off against Chase Smith. Ball's in the dirt. It'll force Ellenberger to hold. Runner goes. Won't have a throw. They'll have 2 runners in scoring position. Still 1 out. Two runners in scoring position, and that walk will load the bases. Morris at third, Ellenberger at second. Chase Smith joins them. And Dylan Shellhammer, the right-handed swinging third baseman, looking to keep this rally going. Ball's fouled out of play towards the Gwynedd Mercy University parking lot. Got to have VIP access over there. Ball's fouled out of play. That ball's up and out of the zone. So, if you're watching on Game Changer, then you already know. Great opportunity to take advantage of having your player profile. Every single play here today on the BFA live stream will be clipped as a highlight. You can share that with friends, family, and as the kids get a little older, even the recruiting scene comes in handy, and that's the big reason we started the College Dreamstream series. If not familiar with the app, you can always tell the family. They can watch it on the BFA Live Sports YouTube channel. He gets him a chase there, fouls it, so he'll live for another day. So good hack there by Dylan Shellhammer. And the bases are loaded, and he's going to try to get productive as he's down in the count now 1-2. But if you're on the YouTube chat, let us know where you're watching. That ball misses up and out of the zone. Earlier, we had the national brand manager, Alex Trezza of Game Changer, tuned in. Our own Jimmy Goulden. He is on assignment down south. And I can sure he's watching, to say the least. Of course, one of our favorite fans, known as Hojo. Hopefully he's cooling off somewhere. There's a ball hit right back. Wilson will come home, able to step on the plate. Get the out is Newberg. So the old 1-2 fielder's choice. So that will now bring up the pitcher, Domenico Gencarelli. So I had him flipped earlier, so I apologize to both the pitchers' families. Ball's fouled straight back off the bat of number 20. So 2 outs, a 2-run ball game here in the first. That ball hits for a called strike. Game 2 of 4 on the day. If you're just joining us, it was a consolation game earlier as the Villains 10-0 winners over the New Jersey Marlins American squad. The New Jersey Marlins Nationals take on the Baseball U national team. It's coming up an expected start time of 3:45, maybe a little earlier, who knows. Counts even now at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he strikes him out. So Wilson gets himself out of a jam by keeping his cool on this hot July day, and this is how he ended things as we head to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, Domenico Gencarelli is going to get the start for Baseball U Philly, and this is the Bandit lineup awaiting him, powered by Game Changer. Leading off, Owen Hawley. Cooper Wilson, the starting pitcher, bats second. Robert Fornicola is in left field batting third. Steven Bertolini is the extra hitter. He's in the cleanup spot. Will Newbert, the battery mate, is batting fifth. Colin Target bats sixth. Parker Craig bats seventh. He's over at first base. Kevin Majeri, he bats eighth, and he is in center field. Michael Gosner, the second baseman, bats ninth. And the right fielder, Zachary Kissel, rounds out the order for Baseball U Philly. So the boys in orange have a 2-0 lead. So we get things going in the bottom of the first. The shortstop, Hawley, will start things off, as things were a bit fast and furious to this start. A lot of action right out of the gate. Of course, the winner trying to punch their ticket to the 6 o'clock championship today. Something a little bit different with the Dreamstream tournaments. No plastic trophies, no banners, but championship team highlight reel, which will be produced by our guy, Nick Penza. So Owen Hawley steps into the dish, and there's a called strike. The kid they call O for the Bandits. It's now 2-1. That ball comes inside. So quickly defensively for
3 balls, 1 strike.
Baseball U Philly. And left to right in the outfield, Ellenberger, Helmlinger, and Smith. It's called strike, making it a full count. Defensively on the infield, at third at Shellhammer, DiLorenzo's at short, Andorowski at second, Morris is at first. And that is a leadoff walk for Owen Hawley. For the starting pitcher, Domenico Gencarelli, Parker Blay is behind the dish. And a shout out to Shane Davis, the regular catcher for Baseball U Philly, who is feeling a bit ill, to say the least, at home, but we know he's watching, so rest up and hope to see you back out on the field real soon, Shane Davis. Wilson skies one foul, right field, and
Yes, forget it.
beyond the outstretched reach of Smith.
Go.
He couldn't resist picking up the ball, to the chagrin of the umpire, who is also mic'd up.
1 more. Go.
So Gencarelli fills up the zone to even make that 1 and 2 count. So he's got Cooper Wilson, pitcher versus pitcher, on the ropes. And that ball is high off the mark as you see Hawley roll into second base. And the Bandits with a runner in scoring position. That ball hit out towards right field, and a can of corn for Smith, trying to draw a throw, is the runner, Hawley. But nobody going anywhere. So F9 on the Game Changer scoring app. So he flies out to right. And Robert Fornicola, wearing number 23, try to spark this Bandit offense here in the first. Gencarelli. That ball pops out of the mitt of Blay. And now Hawley just 90 feet away and cutting this deficit in half for the Bandits. Ball skied straight back. Foul behind the BFA broadcast tent. Another called strike. Now 1-2. Good save there by Blay as Jancarelli's pitch still high in the zone.
Strikes.
Still off the mark.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the day for Jancarelli. See it there on the Game Changer instant replay. Steven Verdolini is the cleanup hitter. He has 2 of his teammates make that one teammate over at third base. That's Owen Hawley, who got there through a leadoff walk and some advantageous base running. Quickly 2-0.
Coach, can I have some baseballs out of the black bucket, please?
A lot of baseballs flying around the park in foul territory. But we appreciate the hustle both teams are showing and helping us recycle them back into the field of play. So now 3-1 here in the bottom of the first.
We'll go 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Second walk earned by the Bandits. So now they'll put runners at the corners. The freshly cut camera operator, Nick Pensa. Apparently it was barbershop week at BFA. Show up. Nick's got a haircut. Dave's got a haircut. Drew got a haircut. I don't know what's going on. Will Newbert is the catcher. And an uncontested Verdolini moves into second base. So now with 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position. And that ball's fouled straight back. Lots of battles going on. That ball misses down. There's the 1-1.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
Umpire updated the count 2-2. That ball's in the dirt. Going to get through the 5-hole on Blay. Another run. The first will score. 2-1 as Hawley gets to home. So Verdolini now over at third. Bandits with a chance to tie this one. Newbert
Runner, catcher, here we go.
heads to first. You heard it from our umpire. Going to have a courtesy runner on the catcher.
Courtesy, catcher.
And they're going to leave Newbert out there. A sure sign as Colin Target digs in that catcher has wheels. Jen Corelli
Hot.
is going to get a mound visit from his coach
Reserve catcher, get ready.
early in this.
Okay? Reserve catcher, get ready.
Of course, you hear the umpire making sure that the Bandits have somebody to warm up the pitcher, since they're not going to use a courtesy runner. Quick conversation for Baseball U Philly. That'll help
One ball.
Jen Corelli with 1 ball on the count.
One ball. What?
So 2 outs. Runner goes. Good stop by Blay, but no opportunity to go at Newbert, who's now in scoring position. And another ball bounces down, and Blay with a good stop.
Hit!
Called strike.
Ball.
And the Bandits, with patience, have loaded the bases. And that'll bring up Parker Gregg.
Ball one. Ball one.
1 ball is the count. Parker Craig
Hit!
evens things at 1-1. There's the ball, goes right at the first baseman. It's going to be a hustle play, not in time. It's going to go down as an infield single. So Morris did his job by fielding this baseball, but no rotation, or at least a delayed one, over at first by the pitcher, and that'll be an RBI single for Greg. So we have ourselves a 2-2 ball game. Is Kevin McJerry climbs aboard the left side. The bases are still loaded.
Ball.
So a 1-1 count.
Ball.
Now 2-1.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Favorable 3-1 count to the left-handed swinger. That ball is flared out to the shortstop to end the frame. So DiLorenzo puts the squeeze, but not before the Bandits able to respond back and tie the ball game 2-2 as we head to inning 2 here on BFA. Top of the second, Klenja, Blay, and back to the top of the lineup with Helmlinger. That's who we expect to see for Baseball U Philadelphia, as they take on Cooper Wilson and the Bandits, also of Philadelphia. There's a look at Michael Klejna. And there's a ground ball. Hit right over to Hawley. He'll collect, fires over to Greg, and that one's going to be off the mark. So good hustle by the catcher, Newbert, to get all the way down the line. He will reach on an error. And then I'll bring up Michael Gossner. Make that Parker Blay. I'm like Ron Burgundy. I just read whatever's on the prompter. So that is the catcher, Parker Blay, as he fouls that one back out of play. Our producer, Dave Virgilio, always keeping me on my toes. Literally, I'm standing up. That ball is down in the dirt, so Klejna will hold. I gotta be butchering that kid's name. That ball's popped up high into second base, getting underneath of it. Gossner, he's got the squeeze. I'm going to have to ask the Baseball U Philly faithful. Going to need an assist for number 99 with the name. So we're back to the top of the order, and Evan Helmlinger is the one who earned a walk and a run. And there's a bullet out towards right, but it's going to be right at Kissel to put the squeeze. Squared that up quite nicely. So Kissel making it look easy out there as Jack Andorowski, who reached on an errant throw back in the first but scored the second run of the contest for Baseball U Philly. And he rips one towards left, but this one over the head of Fornicola. He's going to run to the fence, and Baseball U Philly is going to continue to run. Rounding third and headed for home. There's not going to be a throw. It is Klejna, and he will score a run. So Andorowski just absolutely rips one. Fornicola looked like he had a play on it, but took 2 steps forward when he needed 2 steps back. It's like a 90s jam, because opposites attract. Somewhere my brother from another, Al Fisher's probably spitting out his coffee with that terrible reference. So that'll go in the books as an RBI double for Andorowski as Mason DiLorenzo skies one high. It's in foul territory. Will it get out of play? Off the top of the Bandits dugout. So now still a runner at second base in Andorowski, and DiLorenzo has got 1 strike on him with 2 outs. Hard ground ball right at Greg. Race to the bag, and they're going to call him safe. So scurrying to third is Andorowski. We'll have a chance to look at it on the Game Changer instant replay. We'll slow it down for you because this one was close. Great look at the one-handed stand right there by Mason DiLorenzo. So we've got runners now at the corners. Runner goes, no throw. And now DiLorenzo will be at second base. So we'll try to see if we can get a second look for it as our replay froze on us. So I missed it. I wasn't looking at the monitor apparently. So between innings, we'll slow this down at the end. See if we can take a closer look because it was a bang play. Swing and a miss, and he gets Morris to get out of the jam, but not before Philly able to tack on a run on the board. And we'll take a quick look at that bang play that didn't seem to make much of a difference. See it right here, as this was a hustle, old school race to the bag. And you make the call. We'll be back for more baseball. All right, so we are back for more baseball. So we go to the bottom of the second. Gosner, Kissel, and Hawley expected up for the Philly Bandits. First pitch swing off the bat of Gosner. Over into the mid of DiLorenzo. And he gets it to Morris for a 6-3 putout. That'll bring up Zachary Kissel. Gencarelli is back on the hill for the Bandits. Another first pitch swing. I mean, you're going to fill the zone. Oh, what an outstanding effort. Andorowski had it bounce out of his glove. He and Smith both converging on it. That's a tough play, and it'll be a single on the game changer app. I want to give a shout out to Grandma Klenchna, who's giving me good grades from what I understand. She's out there at home watching, so hopefully I'm not butchering the family name too bad. Back to the top of the order for Owen Hawley. Called strike. Hawley reached on a walk and scored a run in this 3-2 contest. And Gencarelli got him in the hole now, 1-2. There's one lifted out towards center. Going to have to hustle. Sliding play. They're going to say the ball was down, but Hemlinger. Another outstanding effort. The ball just kind of had top spin and just died. I mean, good contact by Hawley. We'll see if we can see it here. And you see it just got trapped into the glove, but a good stop nonetheless. So now runners at first and second as Cooper Wilson takes the first pitch high and in. Pitcher versus pitcher. Wilson flew out to right field back in the first. And another ball skied high.
Yeah, fly it fair.
You heard that from the umpire, but didn't matter as Shellhammer put the squeeze on it. The bells continue to toll, and that can only mean it's 2 p.m. now on the campus of Gwynedd Mercy University. Robert Fornicola, the left fielder. He swings at the first pitch. That one's sky high, gonna have a chance. And sticking with it is Blay. Good defensive play there by Parker Blay to get Baseball U Philly out of a jam as we head to the third. Top of the three in a 3-2 contest. Baseball U Philadelphia ready to send Ellenberger, Smith, and Shellhammer to the dish. We're still going to face Cooper Wilson, starting pitcher for the Bandits. Ellenberger singled at his first at bat. Takes ball number 1. It's number 22, Dylan Ellenberger. That one's fouled out of play. So 1-1 is the count. Make that 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I want to thank our umpires, led by Charlie Tauber, Pennsylvania's finest umpire association, for wearing the mic today. And that ball was a good hustle play, but looked like USA basketball team out there on this Sunday. Good effort by the center fielder, McJerry, but McJerry just, stand by. That is Helmlinger. No, that's McJerry. Going back and forth like a tennis match, and there's Fornicola on the hustle to get the ball in. So all kinds of people out on the field, some that aren't even on the roster right now for baseball for the Philly Bandits. Got it all mixed up. Well, that's a called strike, no doubt about that. As Chase Smith will reach. And that ball off the mark. So 1-1 as Ellenberger is at second base. Chase Smith trying to help Baseball U Philly tack on to their lead. That's a loud shot out towards left field. He's going to race back. Fornicola is going to hustle to the fence. 1 run's going to score. He's thinking about 3. No hesitation. He's got the wheels. Here comes the throw, and he steps past the bag. victim of the turf monster. See it here on the Game Changer instant replay. A heads-up play by Target to hold the tag, but this was an absolute bomb. Fornicola, though, gets on his horse, gets it all the way to the fence. Great relay as he gets it all the way to third base with the assist from Hawley, and then you see him just, his momentum, instead of sliding, it carried him off the bag. So it's an RBI triple, but then he'll be tagged out as Dylan Shellhammer has a 1-strike count, and now this 4-2 ball game. And that one's fouled straight back.
Oh. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, anywhere close. Come on, bud.
That ball, another one fouled out of play.
Baseballs, please. 6.
A lot of people chasing baseballs around this campus today. That's for sure. So 1-2 swing with 1 out, and a lot of people stretching their legs right now.
6 of them. Yes, sir. Count hold. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Oh boy, I think they had a bat boy running out. That ball misses up and in. So now 2-2. Ball sails out to center. McJerry make the catch. And with 2 outs, it'll bring up Domenico Gencarelli.
Thank you. Here we go. 2.
There's the pitcher. It's tattoo day here in Gwynedd Mercy, so he'll get a free one and make his way down to first base. And with 2 outs, Michael Klenchna.
Here we go, man. 2.
That's Klegna. Now I'm going to second guess myself. Klegna. Takes first pitch for a called strike. Scored a run back in the second. That ball fouls off the catcher, Newbert. So
2 strikes.
So Klegna in the hole.
Ball.
He takes that one, just misses. So he's certainly got a an eye for the zone. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. So he's able to keep his composure. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. But another strikeout, the 3rd for Cooper Wilson, as we have ourselves a 4-2 ball game here on BFA Sports. Bandits ready to bat at the bottom of the third. They trail by 2. Sending Bertolini, Newbert, and Target to the dish. Doug Stasic riding solo today. Thanks for tapping in. Of course, homage to our brethren, Nick Brandt, who's enjoying this Sunday somewhere. Count 1-1 to Steven Bertolini. Gencarelli still on the hill. Check out the game changer box score here. Gencarelli, 51 pitches, 23 come across the strikes. Matter of fact, we're a couple pitches behind, so it's actually 55 pitches. Checking it out here on the Game Changer scoring app. There's a ball hit right up the middle for a base knock. Bertolini now 2 for 2 on the day. The catcher, Will Newbert, walked when he went to the plate back in the first. For the time being, he represents the tying run, potentially, early in this one. Takes pitch in for a ball. We're going to check the runner back at first. That ball skids to the right, and he's thinking about going for 3, but he'll hold. So Blay hustles back. Bertolini will get to second base on a wild pitch. Chopper, it's in fair play. Good hustle there by Shellhammer. Nowhere to go with the baseball. And a heads-up base running by Bertolini puts him at third. So runners at the corners. Tough play off the turf. That high hop gave him time to fly. Target. Likely maybe taking a pitch. See if the Bandits want to take advantage. Ball's high and out of the zone. Newbert stays put. Talked about him having speed. A lot of times teams will elect to go with the courtesy runner for the catcher, but they have not done so thus far today. That one will hit the zone, 1-1. And this time, Newbert will do exactly that. Takes advantage of the open bag and the ball that hit the turf on the pitch. Winds and delivers. Ball's fouled out of play.
Balls, 2 strikes.
So a payoff pitch
3 balls, 2 strikes.
coming up here. Nobody out. And the bases will be loaded. Nowhere for anybody to go at this point. For the big first baseman, Parker Gregg, who had the RBI single in his first at bat. And now they're going to want to talk things over for Baseball U Philly. So game 2 of 4 today.
New pitcher 3.
Got a
pitcher
new
number 3.
pitcher. It's going to be warming up. So our in-house game-changer score.
3 for 20 straight.
Bailey Dickinson. Going to make that change. Course of post-university. So the new pitcher for Baseball U Philly will be Mason DiLorenzo. Thanks to our partnership with Game Changer, you get the beta test a lot of new features, and one of the ones that's rolling out is that in tournament setup, tournament play, we'll only have to send one stream instead of 2 streams going forward. So our producer Dave Virgilio will be happy to hear that. And when it comes to head-to-head scoring for all you Game Changer fanatics over there, that's been a long time coming, because it's like, if you can score head-to-head, why can't you stream head-to-head? Well, now you're going to be able to. We're going to be one of the first to get that feature. So I will step aside and hydrate as Mason DiLorenzo warms up. Don't go anywhere. All right, now DiLorenzo inherits a bases loaded situation for Parker Gregg at the dish. First pitch. All right, so this is long on the back of his jersey.
2.
Yeah, Park.
So Parker Gregg is the batter. But as far as the pitcher goes, he's wearing number 3, which we have Mason DiLorenzo on our Baseball U Philly roster. But that one's saying long. And to get us situated, we're going to have to ask our third base camera operator who's at shortstop, what number.
All right, Pete, here we go, buddy. Bingo.
There's a ground ball hit through the right side. It's going to be potentially an RBI, and they do. So he tries to get the turf special, not in time. So RBI single again. Parker Gregg has been hot. Still nobody out. Bases are loaded for Kevin Majeri.
Yeah.
And that ball misses down. And that ball gets away from the catcher, and that's going to allow yet another run. So the catcher, Will Newbert, slides home. Target moves to third. Gregg is at second. Majeri still at the plate. Good heads up play there, and a good take as that's ball 4 for Majeri to reload the bases. So it'll be Michael Gossner We have a tie ball game, 4-4. That ball skied out towards right. They're going to send the runner on the tag. Here comes the throw. Sacrifice fly. As Target will score off the bat of Gosner. So well executed. It's been a scoring frenzy. But the Bandits will take a 5-4 lead as the bases are still loaded.
Come on, Kissel.
And a 1-strike count. Make that now 1-1 to Zachary Kissel, who singled back in the second. Ball lifted out to center field. Helmlinger under it to make out number 2. Back to the top as Owen Hawley, who swings from the left but throws right. Goes to bunt it. That one drops in. But they're going to get him. So you try to element of surprise with 2-out bunt, but not in time as Blay kept his cool, but not before. The Bandits take the lead with a 3-run inning on 3 hits. We will be back as Baseball U Philly tries to battle back here on BFA. All right, moving right along. Top of the 4th. Cooper Wilson still on the hill, and he's facing Parker Blay. We're supposed to see Hemlinger and Andorowski coming up in this frame. It's been a seesaw battle early on. That ball tapped towards second, kicked sideways off the glove of Gosner, and not going to be in time. And you hear Coach yell for a courtesy for the catcher. And last batted out. Well, they're going to go to the bench, and that's number 6. Swings through and misses. That ball misses out. another ball. I think that one got a piece of somebody. Nah, just a dad that couldn't make a play, but he'll be yelling at his son later on that he should have made one in the field. One of life's great mysteries, being a baseball travel scene. There's a ball hammered, goes over to third. It'll be Target. He is on target with a great pick by Greg. Check this one out on the Game Changer instant replay. Hot shot over there off the bat of Helmlinger. He just stays with it. And a little pick game going on over there at the corner. 5-3 put out. It's fantastic. So that'll allow the courtesy runner to move over to second base. And high foul ball. Oh, man.
Hey, good try.
Target. Been a busy man over at the hot corner. Of course, that was off the bat of Jack Andorowski, who had an RBI double in his last at bat. He can certainly swing it a bit. That ball's a called strike. And that ball's going to get away on a wild pitch. That'll allow Blay to move into... Sorry, that's not Blay. That is Jones. So Jones is the courtesy runner over at third. So Andorowski continuing to have a feisty at bat.
I think I took the next 2 balls.
And fan doesn't agree with the call, but Andorowski will lift that one out for an RBI. Got ourselves a tie ball game again. So the second RBI of the day for Jack Andorowski to make it 5-5. Mason DiLorenzo.
On D-Lo.
That ball skied high and foul out of play.
Go base.
And the runner is going. Hit and run, it's high, it's out towards Kissel. He'll make the catch, and Andorowski will have to go back to the bag. But we'll put it in the Game Changer app. Fly out to right field.
Come on, 1-4.
2.
Pitch goes in, throw goes down, but not in time. So Morris takes the pitch. Andorowski steals the bag, and Newbert's throw was just a little late. And there is strike 3, a nasty breaking ball to end the frame off the hands of Cooper Wilson. Not before Baseball U Philly is able to answer back with a run of their own, tie this thing up 5-5 as we head to the bottom of the 4th. to live action we go. As number 13, your starting pitcher, Cooper Wilson, takes pitch number 1 for a called strike. And there is Cooper Wilson. He's going to be in the hole 0-2. Foul that one off to keep the at-bat going. So he's going to continue to battle. And there is a nasty breaking pitch by Long. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. That was dirty. This breaking pitch just fell off the table. See it here. My, oh my. And the ball goes sky high out towards right field and into the glove of Smith. Stays with it. That ball is hit high, and it's like deja vu. Smith, have yourself an inning, young man. He makes back-to-back plays to put them down in order. 1, 2, and 3. We've got ourselves a tie ball game in this 1 versus 4 semifinal on the 14U Dreamstream. Number 22, Dylan Ellenberger. Number 2, Chase Smith. And number 5, Dylan Shellhammer. Duo up for Baseball U Philadelphia here in the top of the 5th. That ball is skied out towards left. It's going to find some real estate.
3 for 3, kid!
Lead off hit for Ellenberger. And I'm going to guess that was his mom saying 3 for 3, kid. So a big day at the plate for the young man. And he puts Baseball U Philly in business. as Chase Smith. No. Yeah, Chase Smith. There we go. First pitch swing. That one's hammered into the gap. That's going to allow Ellenberger to run. He's going to round third. No doubt about it. They're going to send him home. Stand-up triple at least for Smith. Will they send him? They're going to. Here comes the throw. It's not going to be in time. Touch them all in the park. Home run for Chase Smith. Absolute laser to left center field. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. He never even hesitated. Knew he had 3 from the moment that he hit the ball. And around he went, and he's able to beat it out. So a monster shot on a monster-sized college field on the 14U Dreamstream. And a 7-5 lead now for Baseball U Philly. So we're being told that the name on the jersey is different, but the lineup card that was given says Chase Smith. So I haven't seen any of the moms come over here to tackle me, so that's a good sign. So Freeman. But I'm thinking that it's maybe like a, hey, he plays for one of the other Baseball U teams and they threw his jersey on him. We'll find out. I'll step away as I got a pitching change. All right, so we got a new pitcher in for the Bandits, and that is number 8, Owen Hawley. And that is Chase Smith, confirmed. So there's a chopper over to third base, and target to Greg. And have yourself a day, Greg. Defensively, the first baseman has had a next-level pick game. So, 2-run in the park bomb by Chase Smith, who I was told joined maybe a little later after the jerseys were actually ordered up for Baseball U Philly. So he's repping the 2. Maybe we got to give him some duct tape or something. Little, what do you call this tape there, boys? The gaffer's tape, so it won't stick. It'll stick enough, but it won't like ruin the shirt. Send our camera up. Pat Rush over there, tape them up. So back to business as the starting pitcher for Baseball U Philly, Domenico Gencarelli, reached when he got hit by a pitch back in the 3rd. Got ourselves a 1-1 ball game. And that ball is fouled straight back.
2 balls. Good.
Come on, Nico.
think Jancarelli has a magnet in his back pocket because he just got drilled again. So ball magnet move for Jancarelli. Second hit by pitch and as many at bats. And with the move for Hawley over to the pitcher, the ask that I have of our team is who's now at short since he went from short to the pitcher. That ball is off the bat, fouled out of play. And this is Long in the lineup. Now in the spot for Michael Klenjna. So the new shortstop is Bertolini for the Bandits. And Love not getting any as he pops it up to second. So pop up, second base for the second out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, Parker Blay. Swings through and missed. Good breaking pitch, but a good jump nonetheless by the kid they call Nico. Jancarelli. That ball misses upstairs. They're going to be back to the top of the lineup.
Yes, 2 balls, 1 strike.
Evan Helmlinger is on deck. That ball popped up foul, and it'll make it out of play.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
And that is a way to come in relief and help shut the door. But another nice inning. Compliments of a Chase Smith 2-run in the park home run to put a 7-5 lead back on the board for Baseball U Philly. single out towards left field. Gets things started in the bottom half of the 5th inning for the catcher, Will Newbert. He's 2 for 2 now. And that'll bring up Colin Target, who has shown the leather over in the hot corner.
Ball.
So Target has reached base both times he's come to the plate, walks both times, and scored a run. And I think we got to adjust the count. So it needs to be 3-0. Is that what I'm hearing? There's a called strike. So Target will make his way down to first base, and with a 2-run deficit, the Bandits have 2 on the base paths, first and second, as Parker Gregg, who's had a deja vu day. And there's another line drive. This time it's into right field. It's going to get past the right fielder. Here comes Newbert. He's going to score. They're going to send Target. Target is going to score. And they're going to hold up Parker Gregg over at third. He is tied to the ball game on this bullet to right. See here on the Game Changer instant replay. Just an absolute shot, scorched off the turf. Smith's going to go all the way back to the fence, and there's the man that had a 2-run shot of his own. And this ball's hit back up towards the middle. Love gathers himself, fires the first, and Greg almost got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. So it'll go in the books as an RBI triple for Parker Gregg. Michael Gossner is in the batter's box. This game has been high octane from an offensive standpoint. It's been a seesaw battle back and forth. This one's chopped foul and out of play down the third base side. Of course, a trip to the weekend championship in the 14U Dreamstream is on the line. Winner of this game will take on the winner of Marlins National and Baseball U National. That'll be coming up right after this one. And just a reminder, no plastic trophy or banner, but instead a team highlight video.
2 balls, 2
Team
strikes.
can brag to friends, family, and all of social media land at their pleasure. So it'll feature all the team's players. So a little bit of a different spin here at the Dreamstream.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
It's a full count now to Gossner, who had a sacrifice fly back in the third, and he grounded out to short. This one's fouled out of play down the right field side, and he'll live to see another pitch.
Down on the bench. Thank you. Here we go. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Payoff pitch is coming. Parker Gregg with 1 out is 90 feet away. So it'll put runners at the corners as the right fielder Zachary Kissel, who's 1 for 2 today, trying to make his mark. Love refocuses, gets pitch number 1 across for a called strike.
Come on. Come on, get go.
Hey!
Simon, here we go.
Back-to-back strikes
Hey, battle here.
for Love.
Go for it. No one better. Nobody better.
He delivers.
Yeah, Kissel. Good job, kid.
That ball off to the side.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chopper goes over to third. Shellhammer can't handle it. So now runners at first and second for the Bandits. They've stretched this to an 8-7 lead now after tying the ball game. It's already been 4 lead changes in this game. That ball is a liner, and they're going to get it over to second base to end the frame. So heads up play by Andorowski, but not before. The Bandits put 3 on the board and retake the lead 8-7 as we head to the 6th. Owen Hawhey retakes the mound as he came in relief in the last frame. And for the moment, the Bandits clinging to a 1-run lead. But now with 4 lead changes, you just can't say you know what's going to happen next. Baseball U Philly is back to the top of the lineup with Evan Helmlinger. And he rips one down the left field line. That's going to be trouble. He's got 1. He's headed for 2. And he's going to have a stand-up double. So a big start for Baseball U Philly. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Ball just rolls into the corner, and Hemlinger rolls into second base. Jack Andorowski comes to the plate. He's had himself quite the day. An RBI double and an RBI single, and then he reached on an error. He's 2 for 3 with a run scored. Those 2 RBI. He's got another opportunity as that ball bounced out of the way of his catcher.
Oh.
I should say out of the Bandits, out of the way of the Bandits catcher, moving Hemlinger up to third. So now a 2-0 count And baseball U, 90 feet away from tying the game. There's the ball, hit towards third, stretched out. Ball's going to stay in play, and it'll be a base hit. So Androwski gets a hold of one, goes right off of the base of the bag. Great play by Target. He's been busy over at third, but that'll be an RBI single. And again, a tie game as it's 8-8. Mason DiLorenzo skies one high. First pitch, shallow right, and right at Kissel. One out. Still a runner over at first as Sean Morris. No. Now we got a Smith in the lineup. So number 4, Smith, is the new batter. Runner goes, but the throw is low and not going to be contested as Androwski moves in. So Smith is in for Morris in the 4-hole. Called strike. Both teams are deploying every resource they have available, both in the lineup and off the bench. Chopper, third base side. Nonchalant play by the Baseball U Philly coach. Showing off the hands. Soft liner, but right at the shortstop. And that's Vertolini. 2 outs now as Dylan Ellenberger is 3 for 3 today. He's scored twice. Runner goes, swings at the pitch. It's going to be a soft hop over to third. Will he have time? Not this time. It's going to be Target to Greg, a combination we've heard time and time again as they end the threat. But Baseball U Philly able to plate another run on 2 hits, and they leave.
Coach, you got 2, right?
1-0. All right, so here we go. Bottom of the 6th, Cooper Wilson, Robert Fornicola, and Steven Vertolini due up for the Bandits. Of course, in good old tournament play, you also have time restrictions, so there's no new inning after an hour 50, but it's a playoff, so you do have to play for a winner. So we'll keep you in the loop of all of that. This game officially started at 1:20. So at 3:10 would be the proverbial cutoff. And that's where tournament baseball has all kinds of strategy. There is an absolute shot into the gap, and It's a long single. And that's a much-needed base runner for the Bandits in this situation. As Robert Fornicola struck out in the first, popped up to the catcher in the second, and flew out to right in the fourth. Bandits get aggressive. They go for the pitch out up high. Here comes the throw, and it won't be in time as Wilson swipes second base. And he is the tying run, now in scoring position. So now, baseball fans, you got to start thinking to yourself, do they swing away? Do they play small ball, perhaps to try to move him over? Decisions, decisions, decisions. Well, there's a ball skied out towards center, but getting underneath of it will be Helmlinger for out number one. Steven Bertolini, 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Flew out to right in his last at bat. He's got a highlighter yellow bat, and he's hoping to make a highlight hit right here. Love continuing to flood the zone with strikes. He's going to start him backwards and throw the breaking ball. Back-to-back change-ups there.
Sit back, sit back.
He's in the hole, 0-2. Here comes Love. Bertolini fights for another pitch. Trying not to break the poor kid's heart. Dad jokes aplenty here in the 6th. And there's a delayed steal. Here's the throw. It'll be just behind the bag. And now Wilson, 90 feet away from tying the game. I'm sorry, taking the lead. I keep saying that. I got to get this out of my head. He is the go-ahead run. The go-ahead run. 8-8 is the score. There's a line drive back in the pitcher. And the drama just builds on the liner back to the pitcher. 2 outs. A go-ahead run is over at third. The clock continues to melt. I wouldn't want to be the tournament director. This ball is off the mark. Will Newbert, 2 for 2 with a walk, 2 runs scored. Moves out of the way. This one he gets by. Here comes the runner. Here comes the throw. He tags him, and he gets him out. Huge play to end the inning and end the threat. You'll see it on the Game Changer instant replay. Play to Love. Breaking hearts as they get Wilson and he tries to slide in.
It's just going to be a normal inning.
And we head to
the time didn't
the
run
7th.
out until then. So.
All right, so we head to the 7th of this tie contest. So for all you fans out there, the 14U Dreamstream, The 7th inning, because it finished under regulation time, will be played as a normal inning. Should the game go extra innings, it will go into the old international tiebreaker format, popular with Major League Baseball now, where the last out of the previous inning will be put at second base to start the frame. So, just so you're aware. Now, as we buckle up our seatbelts and try to land this plane, you're still going to send out Owen Hawley, who came in relief. And this contest has gone back and forth. First batter will be, the top 7 will be Chase Smith, who had a 2-run in the park home run in his last plate appearance.
Hey, not too much. Here we go.
And away we go. Hard hit ball, third base side, right at target. Fires across the diamond, and he has got Greg for a big out.
One here, here we go.
One pitch, one out. Dylan Shellhammer, the third baseman for Baseball U Philly, looking for his first hit of the afternoon. 0 for 3. Grounded out to third in his last at bat.
Oh!
And that's a foul ball on the check swing. So 0-1 is the count.
Oh!
And I believe now it makes a 1-1 count.
Oh!
Shellhammer ducks for cover. That ball up and in. Hawley back to work. That ball short of the zone.
Come on, Owen. Come on, Dill. Make play.
That ball fouled out of play.
Hey, on deck. On deck.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Jam shot goes right at the second baseman. Gossner going to hurry. He gets out number 2.
13, are they foul balls?
And we're going to have ourselves a pinch hitter as number 6, Jones, in the lineup for Gencarelli.
6 for 20.
Hey, never know, Kyle. Rob.
Smith takes the second offering. Now 0-2. As he winds and fires. Leaves that ball up in the zone. Now 1-2. That ball fouled out of play. Good battle here between Smith and Hawley. And that ball just misses up and in.
Yes, sir.
There's a grounder, but it's going to be foul on the third base side. Harmlessly out of play.
2 balls. Ball.
And that ball misses.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Full count now. So a back and forth nail biter battle with 2 outs. Called third strike. An emotional hauling. Sends Baseball U Philly back to the dugout. 1, 2, and 3 as that ball hits the top corner of the zone. And the Bandits with a chance perhaps to walk it off as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Well, buckle up. It could be a bumpy ride. It's go time. Bottom of the 7th in this tie ball game. Winner advancing to today's championship 14U Dreamstream game coming up at 6 o'clock. Winner of this contest takes on the winner of New Jersey Marlins National and Baseball U Philly National. And there's a hard hit ball to start things off. Into the gap goes Will Newbert. He's going to go to second, and they're thinking about sending him to third, but he'll hold there and right on the bag. Big hit, big double, big spot. 3 for 3. A double, 2 singles, and a walk for Newbert. The catcher has been hot. So Newbert is out at second base, but it looks like they're going to go for the courtesy runner. And that's going to be number 6. And that's going to be Leonard. So your courtesy runner is number 6, Leonard. And now to be Colin Target. Gotta wonder here, do they potentially let him swing away, or do you play small ball? Target, 3 walks, 2 scored runs, and he's gonna drop the bunt. It's textbook. He's gonna sacrifice his teammate over to third base, so Leonard will move to third. And now, a walk-off situation is certainly in their sights.
Hey, Parker!
Thanks to the well-executed play by Target. Leonard is the runner at third. It's Parker Gregg, who had an RBI triple in his last at-bat. He takes pitch number 1 for a strike.
Be smart, Evan!
Long is on the hill. There's a ground ball. It's going to send the second baseman to the ground, and it's going to prevent them from scoring a run. Web gem by Andorowski to keep this game going. Two outs. Runner still at third. And now they're going to send a pinch hitter up. It's number 12. Number 12. As they send up the pinch hitter. And that is Roby. Actually, it's Brian Raby. Raby scorches one inside the line at third, and that is a ball game. Game winner, pinch hit, RBI. Brian Raby has just sent the Bandits to today's championship game on the 14U Dreamstream. You'll see it here on the Game Changer replay. Takes the bat, gets the barrel on the ball, and it just slides inside the line. What a contest. Great game played by both of these teams. Well, there's more Dreamstream coming. Bandits head to the championship as the 1 seed. They'll await the winner of the New Jersey Marlins National and the Baseball U Philly National team, and that game is on deck right here on BFA Sports.